Welcome to GameVault HQ. If you're a fan of turn-based strategy games with a unique twist, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into SteamWorld Heist II, the long-awaited sequel to the beloved original that captured the hearts of many strategy enthusiasts back in 2015. But does this follow-up live up to the hype? Let's break it down. Imagine this. You're commanding a ragtag crew of steambots, each with a distinct personality, navigating the perilous, diesel-powered seas in a rickety submarine. You're not just fighting for survival, you're battling to create your own legend, stepping out of the shadow of a heroic predecessor. SteamWorld Heist II thrusts you into this vibrant world with an engaging narrative that immediately hooks you in. This time around, you take on the role of Captain Leeway, the son of a legendary hero. As the seas grow more treacherous with poisoned waters and a menacing Royal Navy tightening its grip, it's up to you to rally a crew and fight back. The stakes feel personal, and the story, while lighthearted, adds a depth that keeps you invested from the get-go. SteamWorld Heist II sticks to its roots, but adds several layers of complexity and polish that elevate the experience. The core gameplay remains focused on tactical turn-based combat, but with significant improvements. For example, where the first game relied heavily on randomized levels, the sequel introduces handcrafted stages. These levels are meticulously designed to maintain challenge and variety without the repetitive grind that sometimes plagued its predecessor. The combat system continues to stand out with its innovative aiming mechanics. Unlike typical turn-based games that rely on percentage chances, SteamWorld Heist II demands precision. You manually aim each shot, and the inclusion of ricochet mechanics means you can pull off satisfying trick shots, turning every encounter into a strategic puzzle. This mechanic, combined with the new variety of enemies and objectives, ensures that the combat remains fresh and engaging throughout the campaign. However, it's not all smooth sailing. While the introduction of new weapon and class systems adds depth, the process of leveling up can feel a bit tedious. Switching between classes, while offering versatility, can slow down progression, especially when missions become more challenging. It's a small drawback in an otherwise well-crafted system that encourages replayability by offering multiple ways to build and customize your crew. The overworld has seen one of the biggest changes. Now, you traverse a sprawling map aboard your submarine, engaging in real-time exploration and naval combat. This adds a new dimension to the game, as you're not only managing your crew during missions, but also upgrading your sub to survive the increasingly dangerous waters. Upgrades range from improving your vessel's speed to enhancing its firepower, giving you a tangible sense of progress as you dive deeper into the game. The downside? The lack of fast travel can make exploration a bit of a slog. While the world is beautifully designed and filled with interesting locations, the slow pace of your submarine, even when upgraded, can test your patience. This is one area where the game could have benefited from more streamlined mechanics, allowing players to spend more time in the action and less in transit. Aesthetically, SteamWorld Heist II is a visual treat. The steampunk-inspired world is brought to life with vibrant colors, detailed character designs, and dynamic environments. The game retains its charming, cartoonish style, but with more polish and variety in the settings you explore. Each mission takes you to different parts of the ocean, from dilapidated outposts to bustling pirate havens, all teeming with personality. The audio experience is equally delightful. The soundtrack, featuring catchy tunes and sea shanties, perfectly complements the game's setting. The music not only enhances the atmosphere, but also gets you pumped for battle. The sound design, from the clanking of robot limbs to the blast of a steam-powered cannon, is spot on, making the world feel alive and immersive. So, does SteamWorld Heist 2 deliver? Absolutely. It's a game that takes what made the original great and builds on it, adding new layers of strategy, customization, and narrative depth. The handcrafted levels and refined combat mechanics offer a satisfying challenge, while the story and characters keep you invested in your journey across the seas. However, it's not without its flaws. The pacing can drag at times, particularly with the slow submarine travel and the grindy nature of leveling up characters across multiple classes. But these are minor hiccups in an otherwise stellar game. If you're a fan of tactical strategy games or enjoyed the original SteamWorld Heist, this sequel is a must-play. It may not revolutionize the genre, but it certainly refines and expands it in ways that make for an enjoyable and memorable adventure. So, gear up, gather your crew, and set sail in SteamWorld Heist II, a game that's sure to steal your time and your heart. That's it for this review on GameVault HQ. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more game reviews and content. What are your thoughts on SteamWorld Heist 2? Let us know in the comments below.